Kelly Turner, I play drums in the band Yepok.
My name's Austin Latimer, and I'm playing bass with Yepok tonight and forever.
My name is Stephen Huntley. I play guitar and I sing in the band Yepok. We found our name through a good friend of ours that we used to play a lot with. His name is Francisco, and he actually named the band, and it just kind of stuck.
We feel like it's a good band name, and it kind of suits our style and what we sound like too.
So the motivation behind the studio video is, a lot of people have heard, our album work. So we wanted to give people like a representation of how we play live.
In that studio, nothing was like re-edited and there was no overdubs and all that jazz. It was just us.
How many days have I got it wrong? How many, how long? When my dog gets sick, I said he'd take my money, take my girl out, and all she says is honey. Do you think that we're gonna get it right? I said maybe, but not tonight. Oh honey, do you? Where's my fucking dog? This old song, keep it going, no wrong. And boy, don't stick your dollars in a thong.
Playing in front of people is what music is all about, in my opinion. That's what the Grateful Dead would say. They always love playing in front of people. It makes your energy on stage better. The studio is very much a representation of where you are at in that time, and it's a professional representation of your music. And you're not saying that the live show, isn't professional. It's just a professional. It's just different, slightly different, and a different feel.
The difference between us playing live and in the studio really seems to be that we can improvise a lot more live and just take it to a new level.
So the module overload sessions is just a very good representation of how we play live, and I think that's important.
Right now it's fun to play our original music because people kind of react differently whenever we play our songs and they hear different versions. So it's fun to hear good feedback from a song like Lookin' Muddy, which is like over 10 years old, but like people are now hearing it kind of for the first time now.
I grew up listening to tons of punk rock, like Misfits, Rancid, NoFX. Shifted into like jazz music and classic rock. And then after that, got really big into jam bands. And it wasn't until after that I got really into bluegrass. And then bluegrass turned into country. And I was living in Tennessee at the time. Grew up in Alabama. Country was always there, but it wasn't like the good Western country that I like to listen to now.
My biggest musical influences are bluegrass music, Grateful Dead, Merle Haggard, and the Disco Biscuits. Absolutely.
For me personally, definitely the Beatles and Little Feat kind of stuff. But yeah, George Harrison's probably my favorite country guitar player, you know, if I had to choose like something like that. He just does all the licks, you know. And
each one of us contribute lyrics. Steve and Austin spend a lot of time on the musical arrangements. I like to joke as a drummer, I'm not an actual musician.
Well, we write our songs differently. Steve and I haven't collaborated too much yet, but we plan on it more in the future. But we've written our songs independently for the most part right now. But we will, as I said, yeah, in the future, definitely collaborate a little more.
The band comes together and we'll work on more parts once there's bits of the song all there.
Give me the stops real quick, Steve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was just your part. That's twice through.
I'm ready. You're soloing the first time, right?
Yeah. Say we got this one.
Forgot about that.
We practiced this one.
That's sick.
We practiced all of them, but the last one was like we planned for improv.
But we normally get together towards the end and kind of polish up the little parts and things that, you know, come up with ideas for each other to make it like a full, nice song.
They'll spend some time together, and we're always really open about each other's lyrics and parts, which makes it really cool. I think every song, everybody has a hand in maybe a word or just one lyric. But the rest was decent.
The other version was fine, though, I felt like.
There's literally one note in that.
Really?
Same, but where's the other
Son of
third
a bitch.
version you guys are all talking about that I don't remember?
That was the one that.
Oh, okay. So we're at 2.5, friends, in the control room. 2.5.
Is there any way we could like listen?
You want to listen?
I want to listen to my solo. I've been practicing it all week. I want to hear how it sounds.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
I think it's good, and I want you to hear your solo too.
I already know what I need to do. I just need to tighten that up just a little bit on that part.
I just want to hear it, and we'll come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a bad idea? Or?
No, that's fine. No, we can do that. I'm ready to go. I know what I need to do on that next one, on that jam. Everything's good. That one part could be a little better, I think. I just kind of fucked up a couple times.
It's all gravy.
Dear Austin, it's Kelly. Let's play some tunes.
That was good, guys.
It's not fuck up.
It's not fucked up.
Let's do it 2 more times. Let's get into it.
Let's do it one more time. I'm telling you, we got this.
There's a problem. We don't let it wait, you know, we don't like tuck it in. It just kind of comes out, almost to a fault sometimes.
Camera ready?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Jamie ready?
Rock and roll hoochie coo.
Austin ready? Steven ready? 1, 2.
Came out fresh, yeah. I went in for more. Maybe crazy
Can we
like
start over?
Willie.
Start over one more time. My bad.
What's going on?
I fucked up. Let's do it again. My bad.
Let's play some like just like some chords, just like make some noise, like get it out.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I just didn't like that shit. That was me. It was all me.
Dear Steve, sounded pretty good. to
Dear
me.
Steve, don't suck.
Hey, you alright, you alright. Chai.
Let's do it.
1. We take this shit really seriously, sometimes too seriously, and I can speak for all of us that music is much more than a hobby, and it's more of a passion.
Sometimes there are things that we don't, agree on musically. We try to figure out the best way, overall. It's not just, anyone's way or the highway. It's we all work together and work it out.
Smoke a bowl and it'll be good pretty much, Well, it won't matter.
Try to take the time to make quality music.
Came out fresh air, I went in for more. Maybe crazy like Willie, but I ain't for sure. I like my face covered, but I need to breathe. Stayed up all night, no reason to leave. I think I'll stay in this place for a while. It's been in my reality. She put my last cigarette, and she rolled it with some string.
We already have the second album pretty much written, being polished and all that, and we kind of just got our heads down working, and it feels good to be out working again. And during shutdown or whatever, there wasn't much gigs to be happening, and that's when we did our last album. So that was really cool, and that wasn't even planned. Like obviously none of that was planned, you know, for anybody. But so we're kind of just taking it as it comes, rolling with the punches.
We're branching out to a lot of different mountain towns right now and saving all that money, selling a lot of merch, and trying to save up to get a van, you know, so we can get out to other states and get the music out to a broader audience. I try to write songs that people can relate to, let people know that, you know, other people are going through the same kind of, you know, stuff I'm writing about, and, you know, everything's going to be all good at the end of the day.
We got to know some of our fans so well, they've become best friends, and they literally request covers that we'll learn for them. So it's a cool thing to have somebody care that much to keep coming. And
All right, somebody said they want to hear some George Jones. We're going to play a George Jones song, but we're going to do the recommend version. I feel tears welling deep inside my mind on the big room. I'm still floating in short behavior. I'm in the shit. You might say I was steady alone, and really I'll be alone.
Oh, that is a hard question. I have not really even thought about that one. We had groupies. What would they be called?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't name it. I don't like the names, but I'll have to think about that one. Definitely not okay. The okayers or something.
Band-Aids, like from Almost Famous.
I'm assuming that the internet will take care of that one for us.
Well, the race is on.